That's the problem. So Todd and DK here. We had to jump on after I walked away, took a piss, came back, and realized there were 15 running backs going to new homes.
What the hell just happened? Like,
I,
holy shiitake mushrooms.
I don't know. If I'm a real estate agent, I am
15?
calling every one of these dudes. Not 50. There was
Hey,
there was
seriously.
an amount. There were
Like I
eight
said, I think that was exaggerated, but
eight eight running backs
wow.
signed, one released in
Yeah,
today.
Eckler, Pollard, Jacobs, Barkley, Swift, Singletary, Gus Edwards, Antonio Gibson. Did he sign today?
And Aaron Jones released.
And Aaron Jones is going to end up, and then you got Henry's getting ready to sign with somebody.
They're saying he's probably going to go to the Ravens.
I actually just had a thought hit me. Do you think that's a sign of the combine happening and everybody going, I don't see anything in this draft that I can go get? So it was like wildfire on running backs because everybody needed one.
They literally did what we said on Friday. Was like,
Yeah.
hey, if you need a running back, trade for him, and they
We better
literally
go.
just did that.
Yeah, we better go get him immediately because we're not waiting around because there ain't shit in this draft. And that's all due respect to the guys in the draft, but
not
I
like
think
before.
yeah, no, I don't think there's any standout talent this year at that running back position.
And after last year, like no movement, everybody got franchise tags. You and I went on a rant
Right.
about rookie contracts for running backs, and then all of a sudden this year it's like,
well, I mean, they weren't getting banked though. I mean, Barkley only got what, like 12 million, 13 million, something like that.
I think it's over 30 some million, 24 guaranteed, with it can fluctuate up to like 46 million
over
with
3 years.
incentives and stuff like that.
It's a really good deal for both sides, I think.
I mean, there's a lot of
Jacobs
like defensive
12,
non-position guys that move too. I mean,
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is a Falcon. Gardner Minshew is going to the Raiders. Gabe Davis is going to the Jags.
I think our boy Kirk Cousins here, I think that's a big move for a lot of fantasy. Because what happens with JJ now? Jay Jettas, he said specifically that he wants to wait until the quarterback situation gets figured out, and that's still a huge question mark now in Minnesota. So I would be super nervous if I was a Minnesota Viking fan right now.
I think there's a chance they're going to pursue Sam Darnold, which will not make him happy.
No, he's out. Dude, he's out.
Like, peace out. I'm done.
That immediately makes that franchise. And not digging on Sam, he kind of was had a wrong situation there.
Yeah, he wasn't in the best situation.
No, fuck. The Jets are never a good spot to land. But especially as a rookie quarterback.
Especially for Aaron Rodgers' Achilles.
Yeah, right. That field sucks.
There's a lot of moves. It's interesting. It especially in dynasty football.
Dude,
this screws so many people.
I'm sitting there with Eckler and Pollard. And
I don't know.
I don't know what to do now. I got Henry.
Eckler's going to a committee. Jesus. So let's run through this. Gibson to the Patriots committee. Gus Edwards to the Chargers. I like it. Singletary to the Giants. Sucks to be you. So
yeah, Gibson's just a thorn to Stevenson because Stevenson keeps barking that he wants to be the bell cow, and then they're not going to do that. Well, Belichick's not there anymore, so maybe.
True, but he's again committee, and like Singletary, he's going to the Giants, which Saquon only did good because he's Saquon.
Yeah,
but Swift to the Bears.
Swift to the Bears really just screws Roschon. I thought we were going to get a lot to see what he was worth.
Every dynasty owner.
I think Khalil's still there, no?
Khalil Herbert, as of now, is still there.
Yeah, maybe they'll try and trade him or something, but who knows?
Every dynasty owner who sat on, and I'm one of them, sat on Roschon, is like, you son of a bitch. Like, this was supposed to be my step forward, just like Tyjae Spears.
Tyjae Spears with Pollard. Yeah, I know. And then Brian Robinson was looking good last year with Gibson getting a little banged up, but
and now Eckler's going there.
Now Eckler goes there to take away from him and his uprising. Like, it's been a really weird ride. If you can find a bell cow out there, grab him and hold on to him.
I think it's safe to say the two running backs who not maybe upgraded the best would be, I think Jacobs upgraded and Barkley upgraded.
Yeah, Barkley definitely. I think he goes from one of the last rushing offensive lines to one of the best
top
offensive.
three.
I mean, it'll be a little bit different. You're losing some guys up there with Kelsey, obviously, but I
But
mean,
Saquon ends up in a good situation. And Jacobs, at first I was like, this is dumb because of Aaron
Yeah.
Jones.
right.
But then they go and cut Aaron Jones.
They go get Josh Jacobs and say, "We'll take him off your hands if you guys don't want to pay him over there."
I love
I think the Raiders. I think the Raiders screwed up, man. They should have signed his ass last year. I don't know
got
why
Gardner
they.
Minshew now. Your
Hey,
brother's happy because he's got Xavier White and Jacobs. That's one of them.
Right.
But
That helps him
yeah,
a little bit.
it's definitely
But he's
interesting.
got
When,
Brees Hall, so he's not hurting. He's
no,
gonna be dirty again next year with Brees Hall and Christian McCaffrey.
and you said you think that Aaron Jones ends up in Dallas. Like, what is Jerry Jones? Busy looking in the mirror, smiling at himself, missing everything going on, or what?
Yeah,
Other
I
than
think.
Dax filing a lawsuit today
I think
against an accuser, nothing
I
happened.
saw that.
Like, what else
Oh,
happened?
man. Jesus.
They're
It's been a wild ride today, man. I don't even know how to respond to the Dak thing, but
Well, the
I
Cowboys
will say
don't-
that the Cowboys are probably going to pick up a Derrick Henry, or I think Aaron Jones ends up there because
They don't have the
McCarthy
salary
loves him
cap.
some Aaron Jones.
The problem
Yeah,
with them
but
is I think they only got
I
about
don't
$2
think
million to
Derrick
play
was-
with.
Yeah, I don't think Derrick. Well, okay.
So the only way that they can afford to sign someone is they have to
I didn't-
restructure Dak's contract.
I didn't realize they were that deep in.
Yeah, they could restructure Dak's contract. I mean,
Dak
they
would
can
do that in
restructure
order to
it.
get himself another back, because I don't think Rico and I don't even Deuce are going to be the 1-2 punch that they
Dewally,
need.
Rico Dewally.
I think Rico will be okay, but
Deuce
I
Vaughn's
don't
too
know, man.
small.
After that, and then that is, if God forbid Rico takes an injury, you're really thin at the position. So I think they have to add something somewhere.
Or they're one of the few that try and trade up and draft or something like that. But they definitely their deal is they've got to be creative with the salary cap. That's the
I'm
only way
not
they
so
get
sure
something.
which our running back you're taking in the draft that helps you immediately, though. Maybe a couple of them. Who knows?
No,
I could be completely wrong on that. But
maybe they're
going
to move Trey Lance to running back.
That's possible. He's not injury prone or anything.
I don't know. My phone all day today, it was so weird. Like all of a sudden I get one, like you start hearing this, and all of a sudden I got like a ping, and then they started talking about Swift. I'm like, oh wow, that sucks. I was kind of bummed they lost him, and then like all of a sudden, like 15 text messages about Swift, and then like all these rumors, and all of a sudden it was, I swear to God, like you could like. And all of a sudden, it just all came through. It's like one person, and like you said it there. You know, at least one team is getting in trouble for this.
Oh yeah.
There's no way they all did it today.
What do you mean? Hold on, I didn't follow you.
You said
there.
about tampering.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
That's insane. They're like, for this to happen this quickly, for all of these pieces to fall that quickly, you can't tell me that these agents weren't out there making deals. There's just no way.
And it's not even. This is only like this isn't. None of this is legit yet.
It's all just like supposedly
They're
happening.
supposed to do this because this is like the pre-tampering or whatever they call it.
Yeah, it's
or something tampering.
Yeah, because the actual free agency doesn't start till the 14th or some shit like that.
Yeah, so you got a couple days. Like you have like a couple days of like this is the tampering period.
Yeah, so watch all this not happen. Barkley backs out of Philly.
Everybody stays where they're on. You could just like one big gotcha.
Yeah, April Fools.
I don't know. We had to jump on and talk about this. It's definitely like compared to last year. I don't think I can remember a season where this many key players just moved this fast, or even like name an off season where you had 8 startable running backs move.
Well,
let alone day one.
And one of those 8 have all seen the top 15, I think, in fantasy points.
Yeah.
So every single one of them.
The only one that I think was dumb was Singletary going to the Giants, just because the Giants need so much more than that.
Does that mean, does the Texans, are they trying to add to? Maybe Derrick Henry ends up there? That'd be a good spot for him.
Maybe he could. Well, because what they have. And Dameon Pierce gets better.
Yeah, Dameon Pierce definitely will go up in the rankings if they don't add to the position.
Especially if they don't add to the position. This is going to be interesting.
It's got some, and you could actually probably pick up Dameon Pierce for cheap right now from people because he had a shitty season last year. And if they're not really paying attention to that Singletary move, you might be able to scoop yourself some Pierce for next year.
If people aren't up on this, just send out just trade offer everyone in your league right now and get that person who just doesn't have an update.
Just try and pick up your Dameon Pierces right now, because if they don't add, because I heard Pollard was a big one going to the Texans, and then that never happened. So
Mm-hmm.
God only knows.
We all have that friend who doesn't turn on notifications on their phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Send trades to that dude. Like,
Yeah, over and over again.
over and again. He'll be like, "Oh my, I can get this guy. Yeah, that's awesome."
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll give you Dameon Pierce. He was terrible last year. Got it.
All right, I feel like we had to jump on that. Had to get ahead of this stuff, like, because I couldn't stop thinking about this all day, and I had to talk to you about
Yeah,
it.
we'll see you at the draft.
I know.
Wait, that's we'll probably be on before that. What am I talking about?
No, you're gonna have an episode, probably not this weekend, but we're gonna do. I want to do a pre-draft, like little where we think. Now that we all saw all this happen, now I'm really interested. I think I want to look at like the top 10, 15 picks and see now what I think actually happens.
Yeah, I'll be really curious to see two guys that I want to see where Marquise Brown ends up. I hope he goes back to Cardinals, but
I think they
I
keep
don't know,
him.
I just dropped Michael Wilson. I was fucking roster
I think they keep
limits.
Brown because I think they keep Brown and I think they add size.
Yeah, they
But
should.
I'm curious.
They should keep Marquise Brown. Keep Marquise Brown and get like a Neighbors or something. Who knows?
Yeah, this is definitely gonna interesting things up. Funniest one is
great
Edwards going
offseason.
Harbaugh to Harbaugh.
We got right. We got. I'm looking forward to this offseason though. It's going to be a good one.
This is why we play Dynasty. Because this is why we play Dynasty. Matters. Like in a redraft, you're like, oh, that's cool. You know, we'll get there. But right now, this has legit implications. Like
on everybody's roster. Like all kinds of roster things going on. I'm sitting there, like I said, with Eckler and Pollard going, no, not those offenses. Anybody
you're like,
but them.
Trade them. I mean, that does.
Hopefully they both get a CJ Stroud next year.
I'll trade you Spears for Pollard.
Ouch. Yeah, Spears hurts too, man.
That I was looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward. I just need Joe Mixon to move.
Hopefully because they don't have a ton of weapons on the outside, so hopefully they get them both involved. Who knows?
It's going to be interesting how they use them.
We'll see.
And they're all multi-year deals. None of them are like...
Right. I know that was the crazy thing. Everybody's getting 3-4 years.
I was expecting 1 year, but no, they're like
Swift. I was thinking Swift. I didn't know why. I guess he wanted to sign a longer term, but they all would like it. You know, who the fuck it?
Why they get 3 years.
A 2-year deal.
Yeah, I mean, Swift signed a year to come to Philly and then 3 to go to Chicago.
And especially if you're changing teams and it's like I got to move there and fucking blah 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 blah, all this other shit.
Well, speaking of Swift to Chicago, I think this means they stick with Fields.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because I don't think Fields is a salary cap hit.
Canceled his. Apparently, I saw a thing where Caleb Williams canceled a trip to Chicago, a visit.
Or did they cancel on him because they're like, we don't need you?
Exactly. Fuck you. I don't know why they would. I don't know how many times you got to draft a quarterback to have it not work out. Tired of seeing it. Like,
yeah.
Fuck, they're saying like, oh, these guys are all fucking really good. Like, okay, cool. Are we really gonna have a draft class that is like
they're
6 quarterbacks deep? Like, no, it's not gonna happen. No. And Fields has done things and shown things on the field that warrants a shot, right? I mean, it's not like people aren't gonna like give him another chance. So as a franchise, you're sitting there with the number 1, and they have like the number 6 or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're 9.
9, yeah. And it's like, why not add some pieces to the line? Like, start winning the football in the trenches. You don't. What the hell are you doing taking on other running back contracts when you got a Roschon Johnson? And you know what I mean?
I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand the moving from some of these teams, like Washington paying Eckler. You got Brian Robinson. You can easily find another passing down back. Like, you don't need to go spend that kind of money on a running back.
It's definitely interesting. And like you said, the Fields thing, I don't think that do I love Fields? No. Do I think he's been bad enough that you can definitively say that you're going to draft a better quarterback than him? No.
Right, yeah.
You could trade. I would see them trading for a proven quarterback before. And that, like, if they were traded for a quarterback that's been in the league and they see and they know and say, okay, I'll do that. But there's not a quarterback in this draft that I say, yeah, you are 100% going to be an upgrade.
Right. And then on top of that, imagine what you could get for that pick. So I'm going to
have interest in Aaron Jones just popped up. This is going to be fun. I don't think we're done yet.
No, we'll be back on Wednesday probably.
Yeah, we will.
All right. But Good talk.
Yeah, we had to do that. I was waiting to talk to you about this shit all
Had to get
day.
it off my chest. I know I'm still trying to get over some of them. I'm trying to process it all still.
I'm gonna hang this up. I'm gonna go lay in bed, and I'm gonna start sending out massive trade offers just for the
Dude, it's
hell of it.
time. I know that's dynasty people out there.
Season's
It's
here.
time. The trading season has begun. And
Well,
my one last piece of advice: don't
okay.
trade too soon. Make sure you know where your pieces are headed first.
Yeah, because imagine if you traded some of these people already.
Imagine if you went out and picked up Tony Pollard, and now he's on the Tennessee Titans, and he's going to be in a committee even more so than he was on a good offense. So,
I love it though.
congratulations to me for sucking again. All right. On that note,
I don't think it hurts
ballin',
that bad.
DK,
Todd,
like and subscribe, all you bitches.
shit's going down. Yeah, do what he says.
I wish I had a
Except-
beer.
No, I just Toast Winery. I just put my wine club order in for another 12 bottles. I get it 3 times a year up in the Finger Lakes. This I don't know. I had like a little. I was walking by. I'm like, if we're gonna do this, I need to have a glass of wine or something. Celebrate my team getting shafted.
I got a whole case right over there, and I didn't even open a bottle.
You know what they say, Pukanuka.
And you know what, Pukanuka.